Hello everybody, Justin with Fuel and Firepower. We're back out here doing another unboxing and review on a new scope that was sent to me. Now this one is fancy, fellas, let me tell you. Show you what we're working with here, kind of give you a preview. DNT, Day and Night Technology. They sent your boy a night vision scope. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. I've already opened it. I've already played around with it a little bit. I haven't got to try out the night vision a ton. I downloaded the app and I set up everything I was needing to set up, and I've been toying around with it. But man, I'm so impressed with this. So impressed. And I think you will be too. So let me show you this. So nice. Very well put together. Now I will say that DNT, they're a company out of Texas. They have very good reviews all the way around. I've seen a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people in the gun community that I really look up to, like Colin Noor, back this product and test it out and really say good stuff about it. So the fact that they'd think about your little fella here, man, honored. If you guys are watching, thank you. It comes with a quick start guide. That comes in handy, guys. Read through that if you get one of these. It's awesome. It comes with a cleaning cloth here. It comes with your owner's manual. This one here is the Zulus. The model number for this one is ZHD 520RV2. So this is the version 2 part. If you go on their website, you can look this one up. And they sent this for me to test, and I'm going to send back or have the option to buy. I'll show you what all comes in here. It comes with the mount. So it screws in there, and this mounts on a pick rail. That was really the only issue, and I'll show you what I did to get past that on mine. Charging cables. It comes with a couple of these. One of them is for the scope itself, and another one is for the battery for the night vision. It comes with 2 batteries and a charger, and I've already got the one in here so you can change them out as you go. Now here's the scope, guys. Here is the night vision scope. Let me just show you this here. Yeah. See everything on it. All aluminum construction, rechargeable. I mean, that's nice. That's just nice. This one does come with the rangefinder built in. So one of the coolest features that I've ever even heard of is one shot zero. Okay, you set up your target at whatever distance you want to shoot at. You mark where you're shooting. You need to shoot from a stand or something that you can keep extremely stable. You shoot at that spot. Wherever you hit, you go to auto zero feature. It'll take a screenshot of it. You click it over from where you was aiming to where you hit. Click on that, and it automatically zeroes that scope for you. You shouldn't have to do that over once, maybe twice, depending on how your pellets are shooting. It's also rated for any kind of firearm that you want to shoot it off of, okay? That's probably why I'll be buying it. Got a little bit of a collection in the house. This thing would fit nice on top of a couple of them. All right, guys. So let's go over some of the features of this thing. It's got so many that I honestly, I can't remember them all just right off the top of my head. I'm going to read them off to you, all right? So this is a 5-power scope. It's 5x20. It's got a detection range all the way up to 400 meters. And it's got an operational distance at 5 power to 1,100 yards. That's quite impressive. So I'll go over features with you. It does have a laser rangefinder on there. You click the button up there and it tells you your distance on whatever you're focused on. Ultra high D image. It's a 1920 by 1080 resolution. I will show you all very clear. Picture-in-picture function. Full color images at low light condition. It's got the one-shot zero like I was telling you about. 32 gigabyte worth of memory in it as well. So you can record from this. I did see in the scope as well when I was playing around with it. It has recoil detection for recording. So you can set it to record once it feels that recoil. I don't know how well that would work with our rifles since this one basically has none. Probably not a function that we'll use on our side of the world. But now on a pew, work real well. This up here is your actual range finder. It's got a little red tab and a button on the back that you'll push when you want to range. This down here is your actual IR illuminator. And that's where that battery goes I was showing you. You just change it out right there. Like I said, they send you two so you can keep one charged and transfer them out. Has your power button, menu button, and it kind of goes over everything that these buttons do in your owner's manual. I'm not going to really touch base with all them. If you don't have it in your hand, it's pretty hard to explain. It does come with a limbs, flip up limbs cap on the front and just the soft eye one back here. Just turning this thing on and looking through it, it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of adjustment on it so you can get it set. I'm going to get it mounted up before I show you all what we're looking at, just because it's kind of hard to hold steady with my hand. And that way we can sit up here on the rest and you can see everything. So to get this thing mounted on the rifle, like I said, it comes with a pick rail and then it screws in up here. So my issue was the rifle I want to mount it on has a dovetail. So I got an adapter from dovetail to Picatinny rail. Then it had a hold over here and it was messing with my mag. So with all my expertise and my garage full of tools, I very precisely cut that thing down and mounted it on there. Scope mounts to this first, and then this mounts up there. I'll get that done and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, what do you think about her? She looks good up there. All I do, mount my rail up here, mount their rail up here with their optic on it, and it clears the magazine and everything. I thought it was going to be really tall. That's not really much taller than what I keep my scopes anyway. So it actually fits really well. We got it all mounted up there. Put that there for good advertising. Alright, today, as you can see, we are sitting in a different spot. I've grabbed my table, I've moved up here. I'm at 50 yards. That's where I really want to test this thing. I'm going to shoot at a board first that I've got. I'm going to put just a black circle on it. I'm going to shoot at it so I can show you how to auto zero. And then we're going to take some shots at an actual target. I'll give you some footage through the scope here and kind of show it to you as far as daytime. And then tonight we'll actually come back out. We'll look around on the night vision with the IR on. I'm kind of wanting to see what kind of range I can get it at. If I can see 50-ish yards with the night vision, I will show you a picture right now of what I had in the backyard the other night. Yeah, so I set up a little squirrel feeder. I want some squirrel dumplings. Try and get that squirrel that keeps squawking at me down there, and then I'll get him, and I'll make dumplings, and it'll all be good. But how can you make dumplings with that guy coming here and stealing my food? But I tell you what we can do about it. This thing right here hits hard. It shoots hard. It's very quiet. You know what I'm talking about. This right here, 50 yards down, should be a good time. So let me get all set up. I'll get both cameras rolling, and we'll get started. Alright guys, full disclosure, obviously I've never shot with this thing on a rifle, and I've only read and watched a tutorial to do the one-shot zero. This is going to be interesting, I think. So there's a lot of focus features to this thing, which I like. You can really dial it in where you want to be. I mean, the zoom features, like it's not a smooth, it's like when you hit it, it's there. It's so cool looking. So the rifle is completely filled up, 2800 PSI. That's where everybody says it shoots best at, and mine does really well there. We are shooting, one more time if I didn't tell you already, JSB Jumbo Diablos. These are a 15.89 grain. My rifle loves it. Alright, let's take this first shot. Alright, I think it's hitting one side or the other, so we'll try to just go over. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I put my very last dot over here on this side, right on the bullseye, all the way over, and I hit just below the bullseye to the left. So it's shooting me a little bit over. Now we get to use this feature, okay? I'm excited about this. I'm actually going to grab you all, bring you down here. We're going to get to experience it together, all right, guys? All right, guys, so I've got it set. Like I said, I put it right there and shot, and I hit just down and left. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this through the scope, and I'll adjust it down. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. All right, guys, so I got the image froze. So now I'm gonna show you how we move it up and down here. Okay, so we're gonna hold this down and we're gonna go way over here. Okay, it looks like it. So now let's move down. So guys, that was that easy. Let's go ahead and take a shot and see how close we are. And we did absolutely read the manual the entire time we was doing that. Get it figured out. And I'm excited to see if this works. Within a mil dot. Let's go ahead and run through that again. I'm not gonna bring you all down here, but I'm gonna do it real quick again here. And I think this is gonna be pretty easy to do here. What about that? Perfect, dead on. I like it. All right, one more shot because I rushed that one. Haha, stacking them. That's what I like to see. Technology, man. Technology. Gosh. Phew. Now I'm gonna go down there and adjust that camera. We'll take a 5 or 6 shot group, however many I got left there. And before we leave, I'll get you over here and show you how awesome this thing is to look down. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's see what the accuracy is here. So the one thing I like about this is literally your eye relief is basically wherever you want it, because you're basically looking like through a camera on this instead of looking through lenses. So it is a little bit different. I'm gonna be shooting right at the center bullseye on this guy. Like I said, however many we got left, how many we're going to shoot. This has the last bolt hold open on this mag. And I will say these crosshairs are so fine. You can see everything around them. Oh, we only had 4. That's not enough. So my rifle loves these JSBs. But one thing about them JSBs is that you'll get a ton with the skirt jacked up on it. You got to be very picky with them. And as you've seen, I was not. I didn't even look at them. I stuck them in there. It's on me. You know, that's on me. This is number 10, guys. It's a tad to the left. Alright, so before I go get that, I want you to look down the scope, see what I was seeing there. I'm also going to adjust it for you a little bit so you can kind of see where it's going. I know this probably ain't the best footage of it because you're shooting through a camera into a camera. But just imagine what you're seeing in my camera. I'm seeing like 100 times better, okay? I mean, it's nice. So let me get you turned around here. Alright guys, so right here is what I was looking at. Try to get you in here close. Oh yeah, if you cut out all the outside light, it's awesome looking, right? I don't have it very zoomed in, but you can, like I said, it just like a... So that's max zoom right there. And you can see how thin those crosshairs are compared to the lines on my target. Right. And like I said, you do have all kind of adjustability. Like you can adjust it to focus in where you need it. So it has plenty of adjustability on it to make it just right for you. Alright guys, I realized that my audio wasn't on my mic there for a little bit. I apologize for that. I'll make sure the audio is as good as it can be. Here's our target. Let me get you up here a little bit. That's what we're working with. 50 yards, 10 shots. So I was shooting a little left on some of them, and I did 2 straight lines. That's the daytime part of this video. I'm excited to see the nighttime. I think for the night vision part of it, we will probably set up something down there to shoot. So guys, I'll get back with you this evening. Alright guys, so I had to step back in here for just a second. I'm going to show you how the night vision works. It's so cool. And we've actually got Mr. Pumpkin set up down there at 50 yards on top of the sergeant stump. So we're going to take a shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my camera, put it on my night vision so I can watch, and then we'll take that shot and then we can see it together. Let's get started. Alright guys, so here it is. I swear, like I can't explain how much this doesn't do it justice. I can see that just as clear as day down there. But you understand when you're looking through a screen, at a screen, there's always some stuff. But now it is pitch black dark. I'll show you. Over there's the black, but right down there is where we're looking. I've got my brightness adjusted up. I got it on IR, and you can adjust it down if you want to. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's take this shot. Guys, was that not cool? You could see the projectile and everything. That is so awesome. All right, guys. It's been a few days since I shot that. I actually shot this thing a little bit more, done a challenge with it, plinked with it here in the backyard. Man, I really like this thing. I don't know what to really say bad about it. Night vision, I'm still getting used to a little bit, trying to get focused in on things. This ain't for freehand, I'll tell you that right now. It is extremely hard to hold it steady enough to be able to focus in real well. Sitting on a rest, perfectly fine. You can look out as far as you want, zoom in, zoom out. It's nice. That's really the only thing I've got to say about it, other than I'm just so impressed. I think it's one of the coolest gun accessories I've ever had. Guys, I want to take a second to thank DNT Optics. I really appreciate you guys. This is awesome. You made a great product. It's really well built. Y'all got something good going on over there. Guys, I'm going to post a link down in the description where if you want to go over and check this one out, and I'll also just link their website so you can go and see what all they have. They do offer thermal options as well, and just regular scopes. I'll leave that link down in the description so you can go check them out if you want to. All right, guys. So that's the end of this video. If you don't care, go check out my TikTok and Instagram. If you want to be a member, slide down below. I want to thank y'all for watching. We'll catch you next time.